Там один мужик всего лишь остался. А, кстати, маленький обуз, не знаешь, как найти, садись в лодку. Ну ладно. Пойду опять сяду. Нет, а чё? Я не гордый. Приоткрыть ворота.
We can raise the sail in these waters.
More sail! We need an epic tale.
Have you heard me tell that
Not the Ugly was an excellent
Let's have a
sailor.
song.
Давай песню. Мне кажется, что я просто всех не могу убить, потому что мне еще рано делать это говно. В теории. Потому что все деревни, которые я захватывал, до этого были сюжетные, и первая обучающая. Она была очень convenient, скажем так, по пути. Поэтому я думаю, что там триггеры есть, а тут, возможно, просто триггера нет. Да, не было туториала, что ты можешь захватывать деревни каждый божий час, как хочешь. Так что я подозреваю, что проблема тут, что либо триггера нет, либо я где-то чего-то не понимаю. Но я чего-то не понимаю, это нормальная практика. Допустим. Во-первых, я тупой, во-вторых, игре ровно 1 день.
We'll pick up from there.
Так. Мы плывем, а потом резко вправо. Трынь-тынь-тынь-тынь-тынь-тынь-тынь-тынь-тынь. Едем до ассасинов. Ну, типа, знаешь, как вы, типа, обычные, типичные люди, едете в этот Skyrim, делаете все квесты, а потом делаете самый второй квест игры после этого. Вы уже архимаг, там еще какая-то хуйня. Тут, наверное, типа, это не продумано. Ну, динамическая смена дня и ночи достаточно выглядит красиво. Скорее всего, с RTX оно еще выглядит круче. Потому что тут очень... Как я вижу, игра очень сильно настаивает на игре с цветами дня и тенями. Опять-таки, во-первых, на стриме вы это не увидите. У меня по 2 причинам. Во-первых, OBS, во-вторых, у меня нет RTX. Но заметьте, Valhalla должна была выходить, как и Киберпанк, оба там 17 и 19 ноября. Киберпанк перенесли наперед, чтобы доделать. Valhalla перенесли назад, чтобы выйти вместе с Xbox. Decisions, decisions, decisions. То есть в итоге Valhalla перенесли на 7 дней назад, что оно вышло вместе с Xbox.
Who'll share a tale?
you may not
Sing
know
us a
this?
song.
О,
слова есть.
Drop the sail!
Words gain wings. Oh, this mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave man slain Valkyria waits. Reward for strain to Valhalla takes. Then horns resounds the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall. Warlord weaves his web of fear. Each man gets his fated share. A blood-red surge, the warrior shield. Ravens scan the battlefield.
Hush! Have you ever seen so many ships docked at once?
Never, nor has there been a gathering of kings so large as this.
Make for the dock!
Ну, мы идем на вечеринку, кстати.
Alfeður sér þig! Áfram! Áfram! Endaðu hann! Ertu eigi Vigfús? Betur, áfram! Ger Óðinn stolt! Láttu þér eigi skúfask!
Лох.
Þú höfð þitt! Ó, það glæsilegt!
Grisen var heldigere litir stafar af kápangi við heiðaveg. Að kempa í verki í afan.
Yes, Mira.
Найди Сигурда. Где я его найду тебе нахуй?
Your clan is a foul stench, but we are strong, Ergi. Yes, strong with stink.
Shall we lock horns? Down it faster than me, and you are the victor.
Давай.
Let's see your silver. What's a drinking game without a prize? You're on. Ha! We drink!
Погнали.
Say that again. I said your stench is strong. That's your only strength. Your stench. Teeth wrapped in your tongue back out.
Та сука.
Head spinning yet?
You got something on your boots.
Привет, Кирлин.
That was fascinating. Think you
Yeah.
with the best.
Мы победили. Блэ.
I'll take on all comers.
Типикал белорусский. Ну да. Возможно, если бы белоруск был. Слезай, пьяная ты жопа. Так, у меня... У меня теперь есть ключ. Не угадаешь, она куплена. Лол. Он где-то под землей. Ну, во-первых, я ее купил давно, а во-вторых, по хорошей цене. Я за Standard Edition с предзаказом взял за 1200 рублей. То есть я наложил 2 скидки и в принципе нормально. Больше эта игра не стоит в предзаказе. Так-то ей красная цена как 180 рублей. Привет, Кревета. Тут до сих пор проблема с оптимизацией в плане OBS. Я надеюсь, это за 2 дня пофиксят хотя бы. Чтобы я хотя бы концовку смотрел на высоких настройках, а не, блядь, на средних кусках говна. Ну, блин, я когда-то прошел был почти все ассасины. Ладно. Вот эти вот просадки, это все в ОБС. В игре у меня все охуеть идет.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
Чтобы он работал?
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it.
Реально.
Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink.
Саня, если ты смотришь, вот ассасины.
And escort him to the longhouse.
As you wish.
Ладно, только один из них.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Есть.
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped.
Я не знаю, Сайрус.
If you wish to see him
Тут
without anyone the
Русь
wiser,
есть.
there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another princess. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
Is this how your brotherhood operates? You sneak around in the daylight, stabbing your victims where they stand.
Said like that, you make me blush. We are seekers of justice, shepherds of man's will. We work in the dark to serve the light.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake, and Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
Give it a try.
A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
Нихуя себе. Почему эти мужики тут стоят все это время? Конь, развлекай их, а то им одиноко.
A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise.
Мадам. Я бы, наверное, Евразию вряд ли когда-то бы покидал бы. Африка жарко, Австралия страшно, Америка... Зачем это и существует?
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
Cast about this land, my friend.
О, мы теперь ассасин.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat.
I have some roasted lamb on a spit. Evil!
You Arker shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that? You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The Alding will have started.
Что, Сайрус?
We should find Sigurd.
Какие-то сложные слова говоришь. Не уверен, я не знаю. Вот серьезно, по поводу его рода я так и не понял. Я понял, что мы его недолюбливаем, но я до сих пор не понял, почему. Это ж вроде бы не тот мужик, который был в деревне. Ну, в основном Ubisoft стараются, чтобы люди не из своего времени не попадались. Ну, кроме Пифагора, который полубог. И был в Атлантиде все это время. Ну, скажем так, там я не в курсе. Я знаю ровно 0 Иннокентиев.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black, a great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown tall.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify and turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
Yeah.
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Сыкло.
You dare show your face.
Прекрасноволосый.
Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd
Реклама Head and Shoulders.
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Back out! You lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer.
А, ты его сын!
This man has slandered
Я
your
понял.
What shall I do with
Наконец-то.
You are king of these lands, Harald. The decision must be yours.
A modest and honorable answer. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
Я пытаюсь подлизаться к королю, это нормально.
King Harold, may I speak?
Скорее всего, я его не убью, как бы я ни хотел.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters.
Мне не нравится, что у него волосы круче, чем у меня, так что я с ним ебаться не буду.
I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
От меня ты что хочешь?
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I dream of a glorious death, but not at the cost of betraying my family.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time.
Но я воин,
We'll eat and
мне
drink
похуй.
like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
Плюс у меня просто борода не растет. Я абсолютно не разбираюсь в нордах и в их мифологии, так что мне вообще поебать. Но, насколько помню, Кустос говорит за то, что у них по мифологии женщины попадали чуть в другое место. А, даже так.
Harald's colors. He's already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup. You there!
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him.
That's it! Die! Watch for the counter!
Get back here, you coward!
Догоните меня.
Go, my eyes.
Shoot the troll-kissing coward!
So slow.
I did.
Does that not
Вот это я их дамажу, прям как боженька.
a fair point?
Keep the rat guessing.
Хераси. Ну понимаешь, Кукустас? Если так говорить, то это не равноправие, это сексизм, капа. Поэтому соси жопу, вот.
Harald's colors. He's already marking his territory.
Ну, как говорится, как бы мы не хотели исторической достоверности,
But he's clever. Do not underestimate him.
как бы ты ни хотел исторической достоверности, все равно много вещей попадают под поправки нашего времени. Вот. Что там у меня по навыков? 2 очка дали. Да не, я понимаю, что не мошнишь, но я говорю, что это маленькие поправочки на время. Такое
What
случается.
do you see?
Я вообще этот аметист полный.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Постучать. Ебать я
It's
вежливый.
Eivor. Open the door.
Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back! The wars will never end!
Two days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here.
Ей
But I will not let that
междоусобица.
drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is
А
there
можно в
any ground left
Ирландию?
for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife.
Все-таки, а?
Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Да.
Chudvis riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Chudvis riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
Почему Ubisoft
The last thing we need is the attention of
спустя
Harald's troops.
более 10 лет разработки ассасинов не могут до сих пор подумать, что им не надо делать воротники? У них всегда клипаются ебало через воротники. Не делайте их, просто, блять, не делайте, сука.
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I
Вы не
cannot.
умеете делать
But
коллизию.
our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Они с капюшонами разобрались только к третьей части. Воротники вообще не ваши, алло, ребят. Ну, типа. Не бесите, ну, пожалуйста. Курва. На проработку чего угодно, я не знаю. Что-то они прорабатывают, наверное. Сайрус, я тебя уверяю, что физика снега тут ничем не отличается от ремастера Assassin's Creed 3, который был выпущен 2 года назад, если не ошибаюсь. Или год.
I find it flattering. You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital?
То есть, как минимум, год уже этот снег есть, а третий ремастер — это улучшение третьей части снега. Я тебе прямо уверен.
We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands.
Движок Одиссеи прокатанный, прорисовка графонии есть.
But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Ну, чё, время морского сражения? Ну, го раз на раз, ёпт.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son.
Ты не наш родной отец. Наш родной отец умер.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a vergelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harald's many kingdoms.
No, I'll not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Ну, Сайрус, я не знаю, чем занимаются программисты Сиджа 5 лет. Это какая-то болезнь Ubisoft. Они вроде бы делают большие проекты, но в итоге они все как-то выходят вот такими вот кусками мыла на полу. То есть, с одной стороны, нормально, можно сбоку обойти и просто пройти все дальше, но с другой стороны, почему мыло лежит на земле? Такими вот вопросами ты постоянно задаешься, когда играешь в Assassin's Creed. Блять, у меня все еще недостаточно металла.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Bragi, sing a song to lift our hugel.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England! Glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Valhalla! Прошло 4 часа игры. Roll credits. Просто я стрим еще прерывал был на перезагрузку. О! Тезура спрашивал за IRL сегмент. Welcome. Стоп, это та же женщина, которая... Не. Да? Нет? Нет. Или да? Я не помню. Я не помню, как зовут и как выглядит женщина из Origins и Odyssey. Плюс-минус ульта влево. Нет, не помню. ВК, посмотри на марафоне, я его включал. Первая миссия, пару раз. Раньше был, но я его вроде бы забрал ради какого-то перка справа. Так что я не уверен. Раньше точно был. Раньше мне даже, кажется, на 2 было прокачано, а сейчас вроде бы только на 1. Честно, не вспомню, сейчас так на лету. Это посох из Атлантиды. AirPods реклама. Ну да, Вайс рейнджовик ВК. Из Руби Вайс самые рейнджовые по силе. Корональные массы?
This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live,
Разве
the
там
way we
большой?
communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Шон,
Thanks, Sean.
Ебать ты постарел, Шон. На зеленых проверь ВК, как сильно ульта фигарит и как их фигарит рейндж.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Ну, окей.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
И рел-сегмент.
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean.
Я не уверен, где мы сейчас.
Of course I did, love.
Сайрус.
Hey,
Если
sorry
тут
about pulling
труп
you out.
Ель, скорее
The
всего,
generator was
Англия.
sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Спасибо, Бунгурес, за рейд.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS.
Ну, ВРЛ, Кэт.
Depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Sean has been busy.
Ну, мы сейчас немного отошли от викингов, и РЛ немного разминаем
You
ноги.
gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Они, блин, в Origins мы вообще собрали были анимус в саркофаге. Ну, в пирамиде.
Another satellite. Damn.
А после 12-го года постоянное такое говнище. В 12 году нас захватили рептилоиды.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize.
Но после того, как мы отвернули конец мира Дезмондом, конец мира до конца не отвернулся. Так что там все еще куча говна. Я понял, происходит по миру. Короче, во всем виновата Юнона. Вот. А вот Юнона суча дочка. Ну так должен был быть пиздец, но Дезмонд пожертвовал своей жизнью и спас нас.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it. Let's have a look.
Не для Абстерго. Сестренка, понятно. Наследница памяти. Да, древняя кровь. Вы кто, мать вашу? Файлы. Ссора ассасинов Британия. Лестер, Лондон, Вичестер, Йорк, Эксис, Глостер... Блять, короче. Ну да, принято, что тогда, это первая часть. Ну типа... Ну, типа, они были до этого, уже судя по всем этим. Еще Цезарь был тамплиером.
Thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talk.
Мы изучаем старых ассасинов, чтобы найти как можно больше артефактов древней цивилизации.
He did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total brat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway. So, turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Desmond.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules.
Но я согласен.
In reality, no deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it, to choose submission.
Когда я перезагружал стрим ВК, они дали патч на озвучку.
We should be free to side with the Templars.
Когда я драйвера
If it's
оставил.
really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting.
Я перегрузил комп, и Ubisoft нашел патч на 1.6 гига.
To get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was...
Это оригинальный актер Дезмонда, кажется.
He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me.
Тезура.
Yeah. It wasn't until I met you.
Все та же женщина, что была в Одиссее и в этом.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here.
В Origins.
Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Ну, Дезмонд еще в третьей части умер. После этого мы были просто за рандомного человека до конца Синдиката. До Синдиката вообще, до конца Юнити. Мы были просто человеком из Абстерга, потом нас в конце Синдиката переманили на сторону добра, а с Одиссе появился новый персонаж, что это вот женщина Лейла, за которую мы играем.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some
Ты
things
так давно
about
уже
the
умерла.
exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig.
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any
Или это
memories
Ребекка?
Yeah.
resurfacing?
Нет, это не
The usual
Ребекка.
things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days
В
ago.
которой был роман у Дезмонда, который мы захерачили в Бразерхуде
Around the time he left Cappadocia.
по воле Юнона или
He was
кого там.
standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense
Я не помню, как ее зовут.
or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in
Я
himself.
же говорю, это диалог двух мертвых
Like he
людей.
couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors.
Black Flag.
Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh, we'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
Вы об этом не знали в тройке. А в тройке Дезмонд умер.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad.
Вы об этом не знали тогда. Про Ису вы узнали
Nothing is worth the damage I did.
после Black Flag?
I know, but you're special. That's the point.
Именно терминологию.
I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Ну окей, я получил удовольствие от прослушанных файлов. Это просто записки всякие. Это... Понятно. Посох Гермеса. Вот. Получен от хозяйки орла Кассандры в 2018 году. То есть, по сути, в конце Одиссе наша Лейла встретилась с Кассандрой, которая, типа, была в Одиссе главной персонажкой, которая, оказывается, все это время жила в реальном мире. И, типа, она нам передала этот посох и ключи к Атлантиде. Известные носители Гермес, Пифагор, Кассандра. Виктория, это разве... Виктория, это та, которая сдохла в конце Синдиката, что ли?
Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar.
Ну ебать у нас мешки под глазами. Или это тушь такая? А вообще мир странно выглядит. С этим вечным сиянием. Ты не знаешь, а я пытаюсь вспомнить. Ладно, я сейчас бегу на 2 минутки, пойду себе воды налью, а то у меня эта бутылка кончилась. Ща, 2 минутки.